Jeanette here from Ask Me Decor. Welcome back, and if you're new here, thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it. Today's video is all about my mudroom, laundry room / powder room, half bath, whatever you want to call it. This is the entrance into our kitchen from our garage, and this is where I have my washer and dryer. I have a little locker set up here. I have a little bench that we can put our boots on, and there's a half bath. This is a really great place to get creative, and that is exactly what I wanted to do in here this year. Well, if you're gonna get creative in this little laundry room / half bath, you need an inspiration. And for me, it's this guy. So this is an Impossible Dream Santa Claus, and my mom had a ton of these. And she collected them, and they're like these little paper mache type of Santas. Their bodies are actually made out of clay, like a pottery, and then there's all these paper mache accents like their clothes and their little hats, and every Santa is doing something else. I was lucky enough to inherit about 18 of these, and it's just so many that I found myself trying to put them out for Christmas, but they're all different and they just didn't go with my themes and my color schemes, and it was stressing me out. So I came up with a better idea. So I decided to pick one every year and let that be the inspiration for these two little areas of my house. This year, I picked Mailman Santa. So he has a big bag of mail right here, and he's reading a letter from one of his fans, and I thought he would be a perfect jumping off point for this laundry room / half bath. Let's get right into it. I can't wait to show you what I did. We're going to make the laundry room and the half bath area look just like Santa's North Pole post office. Now, in order to do that, we are going to need to make some letters. So I am left-handed, and in order to make these letters look like they were written by children, I wrote them out with my right hand. Wait till you see them. They really do look like they were written by children. I'm planning on tucking these little envelopes into all different areas in the laundry room to accentuate the fact that it's a post office. This is where all of Santa's mail is arriving. I'm going to start right here on the countertop with a red plaid napkin. Then I'm going to put a red metal riser, and the star of the show is going to sit on top of this riser with some pine around him. A sprig of pine and a matching ribbon will go on top of the light. And this is where I'm going to tuck in a few of those envelopes. Those little letters to Santa will get tucked into that pine. On my Cricut, I created the words Dear Santa in white vinyl and stuck it right to the mirror. Don't worry, I tested it. It'll come off just fine after Christmas. A placemat with a postcard emblem already on it was the perfect thing to hang in the window. And then I put a wreath with a little sign that said joy and more of those envelopes, those Dear Santa envelopes, finished it off. This is a metal mailbox that says Letters to Santa on it. I put a little bit of pine in there, more of that black and red plaid ribbon, more of my envelopes. You guessed it, Santa's got a lot of mail coming in. Notice I'm using the same type of sprigs of pine all the way around the room. It's really coordinating the look along with that ribbon. A little ribbon goes a long way when you're decorating. And these red ornament balls are vintage from an antique store. I'll put a little piece of tape underneath each one just to make sure they don't roll off of those shelves ever. After I wrote the words North Pole Post Office on my chalkboard, I put this Merry Christmas banner on top of it. It almost reminds me of a post office awning. Here's the perfect throw to hang out of my laundry basket, and check out this pillow, a postcard to Santa. I tried to get us a direct flight to the North Pole, but we have to do a layover in Nome, Alaska. From there we'll be getting on a magic sleigh. It's open air, so make sure you dress warm.
Hello, dear Santa, I'm writing to you. I know how you're busy, but what else can I do? I'm not a little boy or a girl, but a father of two in this crazy old world. Angie, our youngest, she's only 8. Her mother and I, we were staying up late. She asked us to come and sit down on her bed. She took a deep breath, then here's what she said. I have a secret I promise to keep, but I need to tell you before I can sleep. Michael and Daniel, some children at school, they say there's no Santa and that I am a fool. They had been hiding where they could see who put their gifts under their Christmas tree. The fireplace burning with a flickering light and lit up the room they were watching that night. One eye at the chimney, one eye at the door. A familiar shape came walking the floor. His coat was red and his beard was in white. Looked just like his daddy in the flickering light. Oh, Angie, sweet Angie, these stories they tell, they've been around forever. I know them so well. When I was a kid, the same age as you, they said there's no Santa, and I was a fool. So Grandpa, he told me, here's what I will do. I'll write a letter to Santa from you and ask him to write back and tell you the truth. Then show all the children that you are no fool. The next day, the postman delivered the mail. Angie, she opened it, shaky and pale. The letter said, Angie, I hope you are well. And Merry Christmas from Santa himself.
I hope you enjoyed my North Pole post office. I don't know, maybe you need to go get a letter off to Santa right now. Now would be a great time to like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, just ask me. And I can't wait to see you in the next video. We're doing the living room, and wait till you see that.